Hey Sherry, my name is Oceana. I was speaking with your husband Dave earlier today, and he told me I could go ahead and send you this video. Basically, my goal with this video is to show you what you can do to get your website in front of the people who are searching for your services on Google. There's just a few quick and simple tricks that I think that you could take advantage of. So, you can think of this as a business card with oomph in that you can take this information and do this on your own, absolutely, no problem, and that's what I expect. But of course, if you would like some help with this, if you're too busy, if it seems like just too much of a hassle, you're welcome to reach out to me, and we can see if my team and your business team makes sense to work together on this. So, anyways, let's jump right in because I know you're busy and I don't want to waste your time. So. First thing is your website may look old, but that Google does not care about that. And honestly, that makes it so that I don't really care about it. Honestly, I love old websites. I think they're cute. But there is a few things that you should do in order to increase your visibility that will really help. So first of all, I want to commend you. You have your phone number big and bright right at the top. One thing I would do is I would make this a click to call phone number so that the more than half of the people who are on that are going to be visiting your website, more than half of them are going to be on their mobile phones. And this making this a click to call number will increase the amount of people who actually call. Okay, so the other thing is the amount of content on your site. You're really going to want to increase the amount of words on here. I mean, there's probably less than 500 words here, much less actually, come to think of it. So you're going to want to increase the amount of words on your site because Google basically uses the content on your site to judge how much you know on the subject. So it doesn't matter that Dave goes out there and does this every day and does a really good job. I mean, of course it matters. It's good that he goes out and does a good job and that's what he does. But what's more important to Google is that they see that that he's an expert, and has no way of judging that except for the content on the page. So by increasing the amount of words on your page and making sure that you talk about what you do and where you do it, that basically is a good signal to Google that you guys know what you're talking about, that you're doing this, and that you're going to be relevant when someone is searching for your services. Okay, the other thing is I put your URL into this tool that I have here. This tool does a lot of really cool stuff, but I use mostly the Site Explorer and the Keyword Explorer, which I'll show you that one in a moment. But this one gives me an in-depth look into how a website's performing. So your UR score is one important metric, and it's basically how trustworthy does Google think that this page is. In this case, it's your home page. And then your DR score is how trustworthy Google thinks that your whole website is. And as you can see, there's quite an imbalance here with 20 being your UR and 0.1 being your DR. And this, Google will not like this. Google likes a well-rounded website. So part of the reason that you've got such an imbalance here is because, and probably a major part of the reason, maybe the entire reason, is because of these referring domains and backlinks. It is good to have referring domains and backlinks. You definitely want them because that increases these scores. But all of these are pointing toward your home page, or at least most of them are pointing toward your home page, and it's not lending any credibility to the other pages on your site. So you definitely want to go out and get some more referring domains. So basically, I don't know if I explained it. It's getting late. So a backlink is any link that goes from another website that goes back to your site. So, if you put your link to your site on your Facebook page, that would be a backlink. Now, a referring domain is any website that has at least one of those at least one of those links on their website back to yours. So if I click here, I can actually take a look at what you have, and you've got a really nice backlink profile here. Actually, it looks very clean. So carpet cleaning near me is a really good example of a good website backlink. It's relevant to your business, and it also has a high DR score. And remember, this is DR is how trustworthy the entire website is according to Google. And so a 51 is actually really good. I would stay away from these lower scores if you can, but having a few of those is perfectly natural. Don't worry about having a few. Just be careful. I'll show you, this is a little peek ahead, but this is your highest performing competition. And you can see they have just a terrible backlink profile. So that's a weakness that we can actually kind of take advantage of. If you go out and you get really good backlinks, then that's going to be better than their really low quality backlinks. Okay, so let's see, where was I? Yes, so next let's talk about keywords. So these are the terms that people are typing into Google when they're looking for your services and they're in the Aurora, Colorado area. And this right here, this column shows how many times that keyword is being searched for each month on average. And the KD stands for keyword difficulty. It's basically a competition level score. So these are actually very good scores. This means there's low competition. There's not very many people competing for that top spot, or at least not doing a very good job of competing for that top spot. So that's an opportunity for you to come in and swoop in and grab it, right? Okay, so for each of these keywords that we want to use, some of them are better than others. You know, Carpet Exchange, Aurora, Colorado, for example, wouldn't be a very good one, but carpet cleaning in Aurora, Colorado definitely is. And with 90 people, almost 100 people searching for it every month, wouldn't it be nice if you were one of the people sitting right in front of them? So now that we've chosen a word to focus on, we're going to do this for each of the words we want to show up for. We put it into Google, and then we see what we're up against. First of all, you definitely want to show up in this area, and how you do that is by having lots of citations and having your Google My Business set up properly. So first of all, you want to make sure that your Google My Business listing is accurate, specifically your name, address, and phone number, because then you're going to take that same info and put it all over different directories like Yelp, Yext, CityStar, etc. And that's going to basically prove to Google that you really do serve this area and help with your credibility and trust in the maps section of Google, which is a little bit different. You actually don't even need a website to take advantage of this part. But it is nice to have when you do have your website, because then there's a little button to go to your site really easily. But you will get more calls if you show up here, because your number is displayed here, and on a phone this is actually just a click to call. Okay, and then down here, this is another spot you want to show up. This is the #1 organic result, and the person sitting in this spot right now, this is their website, and they are doing quite a few things right. I'll point them out. So first of all, they have lots of content. You can see lots and lots of words on their site. As you go down, there's just blocks and blocks of words here. And then you can also see, if I right click on an image and click Save Image As, I can see this image was saved as upholstery cleaning. So they're taking advantage of saving their images as those key phrases. You're definitely going to want to do that to get ahead as well. And then if I put them into, if I put them into this Ahrefs, let's see, I want to check yours again. Just take a look at what your numbers were. Okay, so it was 20 and 0.1, whereas theirs are 28 and 22. So they're definitely way ahead of you on this one, but not with that, not out of sight. You know, where they're totally, it's absolutely worth it to go after this still. And you already checked out their referring domains. They were kind of pathetic, even though they have a lot of them. They're not great ones. So, you know, if you went out and get 50 really good backlinks, that would probably outdo their 104 crappy backlinks, right? So, okay, I hope that you found this helpful. You're welcome to reach out to me with any questions. I really hope that I explained everything well. I'm pretty tired right now. So if I did a terrible job on this, please let me know and I will do it all over again for you on a day when I've just had my coffee. Anyways, thank you so much for your time watching this. I really do appreciate it. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.